everyone, my name is Dagarat and I'm here today to introduce you to the life and works of Fernando Amorsolo. Fernando Amorsolo is the Philippines' first national artist and is officially recognized as the Grand Old Man of Philippine art. He was born on May 30, 1892 in Caliheran, Paco, Manila, to Pedro Amorsolo and Bonifacia Cueto. Although born in the nation's capital, Amorsolo spent most of his childhood in the small-town setting of Daet in Camarines Norte, where his love for the simple rural life became the foundation of his artistic output. When his father died, Amorsolo and his mother moved to Manila and lived with his uncle Fabian de la Rosa, a prominent painter who eventually became the instrument in steering Fernando Amorsolo's career toward painting. In 1909, he graduated with honors from the art school of the Liceo de Manila, then enrolled in UP Diliman College of Fine Arts at the age of 17. In 1916, he graduated with honors and was granted a sponsorship by Spanish businessman Enrique Zobel de Ayala to study in Madrid, Spain. Returning to Manila, he produced myriad paintings from the 1920s to the 1930s. He taught at his alma mater and served as director of the school's art department between 1938 and 1952. He received multiple awards including a UNESCO Gold Medal of Recognition, a Rizal Pro Patria Award from the Far Eastern University, and a Gawad CCP para sa Sining Award from the Cultural Center of the Philippines. Throughout his lifetime, Fernando Amorsolo created almost 10,000 paintings and sketches using backlighting and natural lights. He is renowned for his distinctive luminosity and ability to render the quintessential provincial Filipino. Amorsolo's painting typically depict scenes in brilliant rural landscapes such as farmers' ankle deep in rice fields, women in colorful barot sayas, and vibrant societal portraits. Some of his most historically and culturally significant masterpieces are the making of the Philippine flag, Antipolo, planting rice, and fishermen at sunset. In the making of the Philippine flag, it is considered that Amorsolo made this to show how the Philippine flag was made and to remind Filipinos of the heritage we have to keep. Then, in Antipolo, an oil painting on canvas portrayed a rural scene where a group of people are shown celebrating the annual pilgrimage to Antipolo. While in planting rice, the familiar sights of men and women hand-in-hand working in the rice field with bright clothes and salakots were masterfully illustrated by Amorsolo in his picturesque manner. Lastly, in Fishermen at Sunset, orange dusk and clouds colored in soft pastel hues serve as a backdrop to the fishermen preparing to set sail in the preceding tide. Fernando Amorsolo's most significant contribution to Philippine painting was the development of the use of light, or more specifically, backlight. In a typical Amorsolo painting, figures are outlined against a characteristic glow and intense light on one part of the canvas that highlights nearby details. On April 24, 1972, Amorsolo died of heart failure at St. Luke's Hospital. He left a trail of legacy around the world in the shape of magnificent paintings that depicted virtue and showed his sense of optimism. In 2003, Amorsolo's children founded the Fernando C. Amorsolo Art Foundation, which is dedicated to preserving Fernando Amorsolo's legacy, promoting his style and vision, and preserving a national heritage through the conservation and promotion of these works. So this is the end of my report. Thank you for listening, and I hope you learned something about Fernando Amorsolo and his paintings.